Yo, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Praise Party Radio Show right here on Platinum Radio Online and Coalition Kingdom Podcast. Listen, if you were not on social media last week, which I know that can't be the case because you're always on social media. I know y'all always on Facebook and Instagram and the Twitter and all that stuff. Listen, I know you saw that Jumpy Key versus Hezekiah Walker. I know you had to see it. Listen, I ain't care about the battle. I didn't care about the battle. I was just, engaged. I didn't care about who was 1, 2. Man, forget all that. Man, I was so excited. Listen, hear me now. I was so excited just to see two gospel legends just trade songs back and forth. Listen, when John said it off, I heard my mention now. Whoa. When you hit me with that, man, I was ready. Then when Heads came back with the power belongs to God. Man, come on, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Man, it set the whole social media on fire. Even Timberland had to give him a shout out. Everybody was giving shout outs. Listen, over 100,000 people tuned in. And you got to think about this. This was just on Instagram. So you know it had to be more. Now, I know it could have been more, but you know the old saints don't use that cell phone like they used to. You know they always get down there. Well, my granddaughter, Sarah, come show me how to use that phone. I can't get the John P. Key and the Hezekiah Walker. Come tell me how to do it because I don't know what's going on. But they did the battle. It was so awesome. Like, it was excellent. Like, everything about that was just beast. It was for the culture. But since we talking about for the culture, listen, y'all know the battles that we want to see. And I'm just going to put it out there. Kirk versus Fred. That's what we want. Give the people what they want. We want this for the culture. We want Kirk versus Fred. Not Kirk versus nobody else, not Fred versus nobody else. Kirk versus Fred. Do you know what type of battle? Jesus Christ. Do you know the hits that'll be traded back and forth? Oh my good God Almighty. Kirk versus Fred. Now that would be a dope one. Another one that I had in mind now, and I was talking to Jay Fresh about this. I hope he come in. We're going to talk about this more. But listen, I said, I think Ty Tribbett and James Fortune would be a good one. Ty Tribbett versus James Fortune, that'll be a real good one right there. Because everybody always think about James with the hits, with the slow song hits that he always comes out with in the beginning. But what y'all don't know is James got some hits on them CDs. The up tempo, James got the hits. And Ty, we already know what Ty coming with. Good God Almighty. Shout outs to both of them. Now, I got another one, too. I want to know how y'all feel about this. I want to know. How about Kurt Carr versus Ricky Dillard? That's a wild card one right there. Kurt Carr versus Ricky Dillard. I'm telling you, I think, man, that'll set us up through there. Or Ricky Dillard versus James Hall. Or, it's so many things. Listen, it's so many. Who else can we get? How about Yolanda Adams, Beverly Crawford? Yolanda Adams, Beverly Crawford. Come on now. That'll be a good one. The catalog is good now. Catalog is good. Who else can we get? We can get a real. They just slipped my mind too. They slipped my mind. I hate when that happens. You know, it just be right there. But that's all the people I can think of. I know it'll be dope for the culture, and I just want this to happen. I want this to continue to keep up. Yo, for the gospel culture, for the gospel music, they needed that. We needed that last week, and I'm so glad that people weren't scared to give it to us. Listen, if you're a gospel artist out there and you're major, y'all give the people what they want. This is quarantine. We're still in quarantine still. We can't go nowhere. Y'all give us what? Come on now. Come on. Y'all can give it to us. Y'all can do it. Listen, Kirk versus Fred, James Fortune versus Ty Tribbett. Kurt Carr versus Ricky Dillard, or Kurt Carr versus James Hall, Ricky Dillard versus James Hall. I don't know. We can go on Zoom. At least Zoom, y'all figure out something to where everybody can watch it at the same time, and we can get that, because I'm telling you, that'll just be dope. That'll be dope. If there's a battle, or if there's anybody that I skip or that I miss, and you want to see it, make sure you comment below so you can tell us and tell me and tell the whole world, who would you like to see go against each other? Who do you want to see trade hits? Because listen, we need this for the culture, for the culture. But let's get back into this music. Let's pay some bills, and we gonna get back. Yo, it's your boy Jeff Will, and this is the Praise Party Radio Show. Let's get it.
Piped up, cause we about to have a praise party. Praise party. Praise party. Yeah, we about to